Hey guys, and welcome to the official YouTube channel for FPL Updates, the home of Fantasy Premier League tips for every FPL game week. If you're new to the channel, make sure to get subscribed for weekly FPL content. My name is Bretsby, and you may know me from my own FPL channel, so once you're finished here, perhaps go and check that out as well. You're watching the Game Week 14 review, and what a game week it was. Not just from an entertainment perspective, but also for FPL too, with a huge amount of points up for grabs. No less than 37 goals flew in for Game Week 14, providing us FPL managers with the opportunity to rack up some serious point hauls. Chelsea took their winning streak to an impressive 8 games away to Man City, again strengthening their title credentials, and showing once again that Hazard and Costa are confirmed as absolute must-haves in FPL at the moment. Perhaps the biggest moment though was the FPL favourite Aguero picking up a 4-game ban, which has now left a lot of us managers with some serious decisions to make in the coming weeks. A surprising yet convincing 3-0 win for Palace eased the pressure on Alan Pardew in what was a rare poor showing from Southampton, and elsewhere Tottenham Hotspur demolished bottom of the league Swansea 5-0, with Harry Kane rewarding 15% of you managers with a well-taken brace. So now let's take a quick look at this week's team of the week and see who I think are viable options for your fantasy team. Lee Grant makes it in this week with a clean sheet and a bonus point in their comfortable 2-0 win at home to Burnley. The Stoke goalkeeper has looked very comfortable at this level since stepping in for the injured Jack Butland. At his measly price of 4.2 million, he's looked a great bargain option all season. And there's only a couple of goalkeepers at this price range who are actually in their starting 11, Jordan Pickford being the other. With Stoke's first choice goalkeeper, Jack Butland, suffering yet another injury setback, this should see Grant continue this extended run in the side, so is definitely a cheap goalkeeper worth your consideration. James Tompkins scored his second goal in just 2 games for Crystal Palace to make it into this week's best team. He went one better than last week, not just getting the goal, but also helping Palace to their first clean sheet of the season. That's 3 goals in total now for him, which is an impressive return for a centre-back. For me, despite this goal-scoring form, I think his price tag of 5 million is just a bit too much for a team that's defending as woefully as Palace. So I'd avoid him for now. But if they can string together a few decent results and a few more clean sheets in the next couple of weeks, then perhaps then he could become a better option. Chris Brunt of West Brom collected a huge 14 points this week. At the moment, having at least one West Brom defender seems a popular move in the FPL community, with a lot of them chipping in with goals and assists and excelling in some set-piece situations. What separates Brunt from his West Brom teammates though, is that he's playing out of position. Despite being listed as a defender, he's being deployed in a much more attacking role, which increases his chances of point returns. They do play Chelsea away next, so he might not be the best bet for this game week, but as a long-term option, Chris Brunt could be a very smart move. In that dramatic victory for Bournemouth over Liverpool, Ryan Fraser only featured for 36 minutes and still managed to rack up 15 points. He came on as a substitute from a losing position and made an instant impact, picking up man of the match and seeing his side produce a stunning late comeback from 3-1 down to 4-3 up. At the moment, he's certainly no FPL option, but let's see if he features a bit more for Bournemouth in the next couple of weeks, and it'll be fascinating to see if he gets to start in their next fixture against Burnley. Alexis Sanchez's demolition of West Ham saw him involved in 4 out of the 5 goals scored on Saturday. It was truly a superb performance and must surely cement him as an FPL must-have at the moment. He is known to be a little patchy, but I can't fault anyone bringing him in this week, and honestly, I'd have to advise it. After all, I had him as captain, and he brought me in 46 points this week. Christian Eriksen is finally delivering some FPL points for managers, and you have to give credit to anyone who kept the faith with the Danish maestro. He's always been a consistent long-term option, but hasn't really been showing that since the start of the season. However, he's now delivered double figures in the last 2 game weeks, and now must surely become a genuine mid-priced option for your midfield, especially if you've currently got maybe an Arsenal or Liverpool double-up and are looking to add some more variety into your side. Costa and Kane both racked up another double-figure haul for Game Week 14. For a lot of us managers, it'll be the impossible decision of which one of these guys to pick to replace the suspended Aguero. Your guess is as good as mine. Both have a good run of fixtures and both are similarly priced. For Game Week 15 in particular, Spurs are away to United, which they've never found an easy trip, and on the contrast, Costa is at home to West Brom. So for this game week alone, it seems Costa could be the safer option, but for the coming weeks, they're equally viable. And at least with Kane, you don't have to worry about that possible one-match ban, which Costa will get if he receives another yellow card. Regardless of what you decide, you absolutely must have one of them. Christian Benteke bagged himself another 2 goals this week in a surprise victory over Southampton. This takes his total to 4 goals in 4 games now, so he may just start to crop up in a few more FPL teams. For me, at a price of 7.6 million, I think Jermaine Defoe is still proving the better option currently, but Benteke is playing Hull City next, which may entice some managers to take a punt on him. Alright, and that wraps up the Game Week 14 review. Make sure to get subscribed and stay tuned for the Game Week 15 preview in a couple of days. Also, once you're done here, perhaps go and check out some other FPL videos on my own channel, which can be found in the description. Take care and thanks for watching.